Hey guys, it's Wenda here, and I'm here to show you guys the Make It Happen planner system. So this has been a planner that I have been working on for the past year, and it includes all of the productivity and time management tips all in a very actionable planner. So if you guys want to learn more about it, be sure to check out my page. I'll link it down below. It tells you all the sections of this planner. And I hope you guys like this quick little flip through of the entire planner. I'll see you guys in the video. So this is my actual planner that I use to plan out my projects, my goals, and my personal everything. So I wanted to share how the system works and like how I printed it and put it into this disc bound system. So when you first open it up, I have a laminated cover, so I just printed it out and laminated. Then I've got these dividers. I actually bought A5 dividers from Minted Sugar. I'll link her shop down below. It was A5 size, and I just trimmed the sides with the holes for A5, and then I just punched it with an arc punch, and it fits perfectly. So the Make It Happen planner system is a goal setting planner, a systems planner, and just like a weekly calendar, a daily calendar, a monthly calendar, a quarterly calendar, everything you need to plan your life. The systems are there to help keep you on track with lists and workflows and just, kind of helping you automate your life so that you can stop procrastinating and start getting stuff done. So in the beginning I have a how to use this planner, and then an index, and then we start off with the annual planner. And then I have an annual overview, some master lists, and then like some annual trackers and budgets. And then we get into the goals action planner. So these are your goals, and you're going to be breaking down your goals. So I already started writing down some stuff. So this is like your vision, what you want to do more and do less of. Mind maps to help you plan out your goals better. And then a goals overview for all the parts of your life. And then you kind of narrow it down and then talk about why you want to do that habit and the habits and actions needed. Then you break down your goals into projects. And then you take those projects and you map it out throughout the year for each quarter and then for each month. And then you have a project list and then an annual project timeline. So this is just to help you avoid overwhelm. So you're going to be working on certain projects at different times. Like, there's so many projects that you want to work on, but you can't do them all at once. So this will help you to plan it out throughout the year. Because you can't do everything right now in January, so you need to spread it out throughout the year, and this is just going to help you do that. I also have this in each quarter for quarterly planning. And then we get into the systems. So the systems are there to help you create routines and just follow along so that so whenever you are feeling like you're procrastinating, you can refer to this section. So I have like key habits and habit stacking. So I talk a little bit about how to create habits by habit stacking and like some ideas for habits that you should incorporate into your life. And then like when you're making coffee, you can get into the habit of clearing the counters as well. So then you could just think of ideas, and then if you ever feel stuck or you feel like you need a new habit, you need to make your life a little bit better, you can refer to this page and be like, okay, if I'm going to plan the next day, I should be journaling and doing a gratitude log as well. So it's just stuff like that. And then we have set up your environment and plan for obstacles. So this list is just there for you to help you set up your environment, because your environment really helps with your habits and goals. If you have a dirty desk, you're probably not going to work. If you have dirty dishes, you're probably not going to cook dinner. So that's what this is for. So just being aware of these things will help you procrastinate less. And then planning for obstacles. So you know, if you feel like you don't want to work out, then you will do this or that. So you kind of just make a plan for when things do go wrong. And then I also like using this for like when I feel unmotivated, when I feel stuck, when I feel overwhelmed, you know, these are the stuff that I'm going to do. So just by planning it and then making a time for when to do it, like having a clear set of instructions, it will help you to get more done. And then we have some willpower stuff, finding your prime time, and then my little tasks, a do not do list, and then creating your planning system, and then your planning buckets to create your ideal weekly schedule. So I included 2 here in case, you know, your schedule changes in the summertime. And then we get into the workflow, the automated systems. So this is a list that you're going to refer back to like constantly. So daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, bi-yearly, and yearly. So these are the things that you want to keep, you know, going. These are going to be recurring tasks, things that needs a process, needs a routine, and, you know, they don't have to be done at a specific time, but then they should be done on a consistent basis. So this is where you're going to write down what you do, what you want to do in these certain intervals. And then the next pages are just going to be explaining what you do. So like for weekly routines, so like I wanted to work out. So Mondays are butt days, Tuesdays is back and biceps, Wednesdays abs, Thursdays legs, and then I would also put my cleaning too. So Mondays are bathrooms, Tuesdays are floors, Wednesdays are kitchen, Thursdays decluttering, stuff like that. And then, you know, I also included a cleaning routine. And then I was just outlining my workouts. So for butt workouts, I would do squats, donkey kicks, butt bridges, fire hydrants, machine squats. And then for leg, I'll do lunges, calf raises, quad lifts, hamstring lifts, thigh squeezes. And, you know, so this is where you outline the step by step, so that when that day comes in that week, so if it's butt day, then I'll know, like, oh yeah, I need to do squats, I need to do donkey kicks, I need to do butt bridges. It's just kind of walks you step by step. So like I have one for writing blog posts. I didn't completely fill it out yet, but I have one for YouTube videos, and then a weekly review as well. And then for monthly, I have one for my online business checklist, website maintenance, blog post maintenance, monthly reviews. And then you have quarterly workflows, yearly, and such. And then we get into the calendar. So the calendar starts off with the quarterly planner, and then you have a project planner, and then you have the quarterly plan. So I really like this grid plan so that you can plan out your projects just vertically like this. And then you have the other quarterly project timeline. So you're going to be like, oh, I need to work on my new email funnel between weeks 1 and 3. So I would just, you know, highlight those weeks, and then I can start updating my trigger page from week 3 to 4. And then it's just, you know, it just helps you to lay it all out so that you're not stressing over trying to do everything at once. And then that's the same thing with this weekly roadmap. You're just, you know, you're taking your project that you've broken down, and you're taking the tasks step by step and working on it week by week. And then at the beginning of every month, we have a brain dump. So everything that you have to do, and then you rank it, put the time that's required, and then the category. And then we have a January month at a glance, and then a monthly planner, and then we have habits, key habits, and then we get into the weekly. And then it's the same thing for every month, and then we get into the dailies. So then this is a daily section. So here's an example I did for Monday, and then so you have your top 3, you schedule it all out. You have space for self-care and review, errands and follow-up, notes, and daily gratitude. So now when I'm doing my daily plan for the next day, I always write my daily gratitude. And it's just, you know, everything is just right here. It's a journal, it's a planner, it's all that. So then we have lists and notes. So this section you can use however way you want. For me, I like using it to list out my blog post ideas. I outline. I use these pages to list out my outlines for videos, for blog posts, and stuff like that. So I have this tab right here that says outline, and I just use post-it notes because then I could just reorder it, take it off, and use another thing. And then I created these big pages, post-it note pages as well, and I'm using it as a meal plan and shopping list. So this is, this list will be for grocery stores and Target. This will be online stores and other stores. And then we have a meal plan, so for breakfast and lunches, and then for dinners. And then I wrote on the side just ideas of what to eat for breakfast and lunch, and then I'm gonna keep filling it out for dinners and then stuff like that. So you can use these pages however way you want. This is just the way I use it, and I really like it because every week I could just remove it and then start a new one. And then I created these titles just with my label maker, and I have a wish list and then gift ideas, and you can use these any way you want. There's just a lot of those pages. And then I printed this KonMari checklist because I'm really into the KonMari decluttering method. And then I printed this from A Military Wife and Mom. They're just some tips for kids. And then I have a bunch of notes that I just like to write. This came with the ARC planner. They're just note pages, and yeah. And then in the back I got this from Staples. It's just a zip bag, and I put all my post-it notes in here so that when I'm planning I can do that. And then just another thing, and then I have some stickers. So yeah, that is my system and how I'm using it. The Make It Happen planner system. I'm still using this for daily tasks. I use these cards just to, I think I have the cards on my desk, but I use the cards from Maddie Plans. They're just post-it flags, and I could just take it off when they're done. So for this was yesterday. So yesterday I was supposed to write a blog post, clean the kitchen, do groceries, refill lunch money, and log business expenses. So that's how that works. You can see my blog post to see more about that system. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks so much for watching.